Ramurwa and Sons.
At least it wasn't me, but I'm glad that you're okay. Afternoon, colleagues. I think that I have an easy job. I'm glad that I'm not going to address questions. So I'll just talk and thank everyone and just go home and come back for the gala dinner. I think for me, really firstly is to thank program directors. Yesterday we had this Stephen Kheledi, who, and then today we having Red Timudise for driving the conference to ensure that everyone, speakers and audience, that we all drive within the speed limit. Because as we have heard yesterday, if we do not drive within the correct speed limit, Rem Begitel is gonna come here knocking and take us to that small room, that dark room. So I'm glad that they have tried to run this program very well. Yesterday also, and that day, Judge Nwebe emphasized to us how important it is to address the issues of lawlessness in all our dealings, and we do not want to find ourselves in that. Thank you, members of SAIGA Council, President Rakhwale, and Dade Odwa Duda, Ms. Khotazo Maoko, Mr. Lakimugwena, Sis Vets, Matanda, Mr. Shabangu and Tabam Malapu. Thank you for really coming to the conference and give us the support that we needed. To our sponsors, like Esa said, I'm just here to thank our sponsors. I think as the Institute, we would really like to thank our sponsors and partners for supporting SAIGA, SAIPA, and the ETDP CETA as our main sponsors for the conference. They really believed in our theme, and they are also showing that they believe in the RGA and in the institution. Our partners, BMW Mainlane, for ensuring that we really driving the people who are here for the conference. JT29 Management Services, Investec, University of South Africa, Caseware, Isaka, and PSAAA, and finally also Juta. We wouldn't have pulled this event, to be honest, without your support and believe in us. And we'll keep in mind that there is no such thing called 50-50 love. You know, when we used to, when we were still very young, we always listen to many songs talking about 50-50 love, but I can tell you that there is no 50-50 love, but there is 100% love. So in every partnership, and everyone must contribute 100% to make that partnership work. So these partners or these organizations, they've really showed to us that they really care for the public sector and for the profession. The memory of the institute is very much alive. I think we will remember your support, and one day, as SAIGA as well, we will return the favor to ensure that we do not do 50-50 love, but we do 100% love. Our speakers, the past 2 days have really been about imparting knowledge, new knowledge, experiences, skills, the know-how, aimed at uplifting us as the citizens. Prof yesterday spoke about that we are not professionals before we are citizens. So as citizens of this great country. So thank you so much. The president of SAIGA yesterday, he's the one who opened. And also Minister of COGTA, Dr. Dlamini Zuma, Judge Nwebe, Professor Lawrence, Dr. Madiba, Jeremiah Chikunda Malema, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Jeremiah. Prof. Van Furen, Mr. Daniels from SAIPA, Advocate Takula, Dean of African Ambassadors, also Pranisha Rama, Jeanine Bokhyolini, Edmond Shogo, Aleda van Romp, DAG Vonani Chauge this morning, Professor Mudisani, Mpomrodi, Khothazo Mauko, Dimisani Gumbi, George Higgins, Sazi Ndwandwa, Odwa Dudu again, Matthew Mplatelwa, and Kitumetsu Likaba, Taba Molapo, and Witumelo, and Wipilo Litualo, and Dwayne van Rensburg. I think through your presentations and engagements during these past 2 days, we really have bettered ourselves, and no doubt that we'll know that before we are professionals, we are citizens first. Therefore, we need to keep the promise to ensure that we're going to step up to the mark and put the citizens first. Whatever that we do, we need to think of the citizens. Therefore, there is no way that will go wrong. Although my presentation has 0 question and answers, but I think with September being a month when we embrace and celebrate our heritage, I'm sure I can be allowed to thank in my African way. Can I? Thank you. So I really, from where I come from, when you do something great, you are allowed to praise yourself and to praise the people that are around you in your own language. September being a heritage month, I wouldn't mind to say, Kerena baga morena moripana, wa mabuka wa tlhase ya mollo rena re gola ka go butsweletsa. O re go sa botsu o re ge sa golo wa butsweletsa mme ge o ka tima re tlo shala re le sufing rena re boa le riane maopu ya moloto re thata kantiana pedi molo ya wena rena re batho ba matšhaba rwele o re ge o tšhaba o tshwanetse o tšhabe o rwele. When you run, you must run with it. You cannot leave it behind. That's us. You know, I thought of this because Minister Dlamini Zuma and even our comedian just a few minutes ago has reminded us about how important our heritage is. So when I speak of the surname Dudwa, I should be able to praise myself in the language that I speak, where I come from. Therefore, as Heritage Month, I think our commitment as SAIGA, we're looking forward as well. The call which was made by the minister that the 31st December deadline is around the corner. As the Institute of SAIGA, we are going to ensure that our professionals are really going to support and give us that support to the department, which we know that it is going to contribute towards local government. The audience, our audience, lovely audience, those who have joined us physically here, and also those who have joined us visually. A guest of honor, CEO of ACCA, Meposham Kabelo, fellow professionals and SAIGA members who have made time to come and really be with us here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Members of the media as well who were here yesterday, and I'm told that we're going to be joined by some of them this evening. Thank you. I think without the media, no one will have known about this event. And we really thank them for the role that they play in informing, educating, and entertaining us as the citizens. SAIGA, PSAAA, and the organizers of the conference. The conference was not going to be a success without your dedication and efforts in ensuring that our conference becomes a success. I think the SAIGA team and the team from Maruo designed, both led by Mandisa as well as Sister Filwe. It was not easy, we know it was tough, at times frustrating, confusing, and challenging, but at the end, we pulled this off successfully. Well done to the team. Well done. Now, coming to the solutions, we say that we're going to offer some solutions to the public sector. The theme, stepping up to the mark, implies that we, as the institute or as professionals, or should I say as jubs in the government, we have understood the plight of the citizens and government. And as SAIGA, we're promising to pull up all our socks to address the matters which have been causing issues to our citizens, issues around capacity challenges in the local government and also other spheres of government. Every speaker during this conference has really contributed towards those solutions, towards better auditors, better accountants, and better finance professionals, so that we are able to all step up to the mark and put our citizens first. So the public sector is for the people. Therefore, it is our role as the people to better the public sector and to better the lives of our citizens, improve our economy. There was a panel that spoke about how we as professionals, we can improve our economy, improve the level of education, improve the skills, and contribute towards entrepreneurship. The business doctor, I think she calls herself business, oh, she's still here. She also spoke about some solutions as to how we can contribute towards entrepreneurship and employment opportunities, and therefore reduce corruption and better ethical views. So amongst these solutions that the Southern African Institute of Government Auditors, advancing auditing and accountability. This is how we're going to support. So as the Institute, we're going to continue to support AfroSAI and PAFA in their African Professional Initiative, API, initiatives which are aimed at professionalizing the African continent, and we're starting here in our country locally. And also offering an accredited development program for local government councillors. When local government councillors are elected in, there will always be challenges around the required skills and necessary skills. Therefore, as the Institute, we have put together a program which we going to roll out with the local government, a partnership with SAIGA to ensure that we capacitate. And also utilizing the SAIGA technical unit or the technical committee of SAIGA to address solutions to the public sector on the ground. In fact, the Institute will be adopting a local municipality. We're going to start in the Northwest Province. It's not because that comedian was here, no. It's just we saw Northwest as an opportunity for us, not far from here in Gauteng, to dispatch our professionals, registered government auditors, to help in improving whatever challenges that they have there. This adopted municipality will then be announced at a later stage, whereby the aim will be to assist so that after a certain period, we can go back and evaluate and see on whether really, as the Institute, what impact did we bring to the ordinary citizens. The speaker spoke about ordinary citizens. Dr. Madiba also spoke about as to if we picture the work that we do and have a citizen in mind, we will not go wrong. And the call made by the minister as well does feed, in fact, to the mandate of SAIGA. And we will submit our inputs and we will work with COCTA to ensure that they achieve their mandate. And I think in front of you, really, it was an honor to have hosted you. We know this is still the first half. The last 45 minutes is going to be during the gala dinner. We're even more looking forward to network with you tonight, and after listening to the keynote address by the former Chief Justice. I think we will go home all smiling. We'll enjoy our Stony ginger beers, I'm sure. And oh yeah, by the way, so let me just correct myself. So we will all be back here enjoying those soft drinks, and looking forward to that event. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening to me.